Ow! To you, help me, help you, keep bringing you the news. Let's go. Let's turn it up. Listen, I've been gone. I've been off wax. I'm about to get back on my bike. And YouTube family, I'm about to start posting some more stuff. I got a lot of things I need to put out there. You guys have been awesome to me. Y'all was riding with me and I fell. I slowed down. I got off track. And we'll get into that because this is my life and this is me giving to you raw, uncut, non-stop. And I just want to let you know I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man. Please keep liking, subscribing, and tuning in with me. I need my 50 subscribers so I can get there. Like, keep me motivated. I'm going to motivate myself, but I need you guys to help the motivation continue with power. And like I said, I love y'all. But I got something for y'all, right? And I want to tap into it because, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Some of y'all not going to like what I got to say. And some of y'all going to understand what I'm saying. But I'm going to let y'all hear my guy real quick. Go on and give y'all the spill. And then I'm going to give y'all my little tune. Let's go. You know how we do around here.
I want to say this, y'all. If any man wakes up next to another man and his butt is in pain, he should be catching a homicide or some type of assault or attempted murder case on the spot. The fact that I don't give a fuck about no Puff Daddy running up in you. He should have. You sweet. You want to be. You so thirsty to get on. You let nigga fuck you, and then you want to wait till years later that a documentary come to talk about it. That's just stinky butt. Puff is just Puff you, and you was cool with it because you want to be on. He's just think you a stinky butt. And now, listen. Let me tell you what this video did to me though, more than anything else. Meek Mills, you was around this guy. This guy's taking people shopping. This guy's just taking people girlfriends. This guy's playing with people's sperm. This guy's a lunatic. Mind you, I looked up to Puff Daddy my whole life. I love Puff Daddy my whole entire life. He was who I wanted to be. That nigga was the flyest nigga ever in life. But I didn't know he was doing these type of diabolical things. But Meek Mills, you was hanging with Justin Twitter with a psychopath sexual sadist? What the f***? That stinky butt work for sure. I don't give a f***. You can't tell me you mentioned in the pool shaking your butt and dressing the same as the nigga. You don't know nothing about these things that other people saying. I'm looking at the documentary waiting for Meek part to come on. Well, where's Meek's section at? Where's Fresh Montana's section at? Where's he hold the umbrella with him? Where's their section at? These stinky butts don't testify against you, so they're just loyal stinky butts. Meek is a loyal stinky butt to Puff. Fresh Montana, a loyal stinky butt. The umbrella, a loyal stinky butt. I respect loyal stinky butts. They know they're not trying to be tough. They loyal stinky butts. Well, Kanye West, we talking about people with Kanye West. I'm talking to Vlad. You know, Kanye West said, whatever, suck this cousin, whatever, right? In my head, I automatically thought Kanye West's cousin was older than him and was doing something wrong to him, making him suck his. When I found out Kanye West's cousin was younger than him and he sucked his, I said, ooh, you trying to make your little cousin get stinky butt.
150,000 people die every day. Mondays, back to back. Started getting 9
That's how y'all know my stuff is raw enough. Let's pipe it down, because I don't want nobody suing me for the interviews, but I'll give it to y'all raw and uncut. Let me turn the lights on, and I'm going to tap in on that. You know, here I come. I'm coming to get the lights turned on for y'all. Bear with me. Your boy's back. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Let me tap into this, man. The stinky butt movement. Right?
That's it, bro.
So we gonna cut him short. Shout out to Oskino. If y'all want to look more into it, y'all go on YouTube, pull it up. It's up there for y'all like it was up there for me. I had to take my hoodie off. It's cold outside. The weather's dropping. And you know, Christmas time is here, the hardest time of the year for a real man that's being provided and willing to help out. But let's get into this story right here, right? So what I'm gonna say to y'all, first of all, I don't respect or condone none of the murders, none of the stuff that's going on that's homophobic. Like, I'm not pushing none of that stuff that's negative that this guy may have or people say he had done. What I'm going to say though is this, right? A lot of this stuff been happening. A lot of stuff that you've seen on this, and shout out to Netflix too, because they did their thing. They did their big ones on that one. Big ones. So that was awesome. Even though 50, that ain't 50 stuff, y'all. He's just the face of it. Don't get caught up in that world that 50, that ain't, 50 just the face of it. I hope it works in your favor, because if it go left, it's gonna go on him. But that's that. But what I'm gonna say is, right, a lot of the people that was on that Netflix documentary, right, all of them, every last person that was interviewed, outside of maybe the guy that had the green like flight looking jacket on with the, I think got dreads and bean cap on, that he grew up with when he was little, lived on the second floor from Puff and everything like that. Outside of him, everybody else got dragged through the mud 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And they kept coming back. Y'all wait until this thing happened with Cassidy to throw y'all in on it. And I'm not saying y'all did it because y'all wanted money. I'm not saying y'all did it because y'all trying to just make him like a bad guy. Well, what I'm going to say is that y'all could have been reported this stuff. Y'all could have been stuck your chest on and said things. And I know people going to say, oh, he was strong. You know, if you would have said something back then, he probably got rid of you, da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess what? That's what he was just saying with the Stinky Butt Butt movement. If you wake up and somebody pokes you in your behind and you ain't down with that, ain't no 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, you getting up, kicking up. It's going down. You ain't I'm not, if you tempt me with Mars, I'm not waking up worrying about what's going to happen to me after what I do to you. Or if I put this information out there, you ain't care about what you did to me. Why do I care what you thinking about doing after I make my move? You done made your move. I'm making my move now. You made a move, ain't care about the reactions. Now I'm making my move. I don't care about no reactions. So all y'all get up here and y'all talk about this man and say all this stuff. And the crazy thing is he going to come home and still make money. He going to come home and turn up more than what he was. This is all planned, y'all. Puff pretty much just getting the spanking from his people. If they wanted to get rid of Puff, they'd have buried him. They had enough information in that courtroom to finish him. They didn't want to finish him. They run the show. They still want to use Puffy. They still got gas and oil. You know, like when you use a rag and you wash your face and you put water and you drench it out and everything. He still got stuff that he still can turn his towel and liquids coming out there, water, soap, whatever you want to call it, baby oil. It's still coming out the rag. He just actually it's getting more wet right now as he's sitting in that system. No day it's getting more juicier. Cause when he come out, splash. I hate to say that. Like, y'all not knocking this dude off the surfing board. Y'all keeping him relevant. Y'all just keeping his name alive. That's what they doing. People trying to talk down on him and slander him. Y'all was partying with this guy. Y'all was hanging out. Y'all was doing stuff with this guy. Y'all know y'all was. And we know the Say 50 movement because, like he said, at the end of the day, where was the Meek Mills and the French Montanas and everybody else that y'all put out there and supposedly, quote unquote, said that they was doing stuff they ain't had no business doing with them? They ain't pushed that. That's why I know that ain't 50 way, because 50, he's so arrogant with his stuff. Once you bother him, he's going to go in and empty out the North Sanitation garbage truck on you. He's going to dump the whole trash. That's what they want to put out there. 50's just the face. It was a beautiful move from them because they thinkers, you know. And guess what? If they painting the narrative to sabotage Puff for this, guess what? It's only the urban people, and it's so many other nationalities out here that love Puff. That's not African Black Americans. Don't make no sense, and not all Black Americans don't like him. Some people feel away, feel like he was they feel he was railroad. You know, I just look at it like this, right? I feel bad for everybody that was actually hurt through all that. Don't get it messed up. I'm not, like I told you, I'm not knocking and condoning and act like he's a great guy. Only thing I'm saying is that y'all had chances and so many opportunities to walk away. Y'all seen the signs. And y'all still stayed there for it. And now y'all using this opportunity to gun them and talk down on them when it don't even make sense now. It doesn't make sense. Because really what y'all did, y'all just got on this platform and told everybody y'all truths. Guess what? Life still go on. Guess what? Next month, nobody's going to care. Guess what? Next month, Puff's still going to be in Fort Dix during this time. It's nothing. He's still going to come home and pump up. No Diddy. He's still going to stretch out and do his thing. I'm telling y'all, this is what's going to happen. The worst thing Puff did, let me tell y'all, the worst thing that was done in that whole entire documentary that ain't nobody talking about. And I waited a couple of days just to see when somebody going to talk about this. What he did to Biggie funeral. That is the most disrespectful, and man, I don't like Puff for that. Making him pay for his own funeral. That was sabotaging right there. That showed me how much fame is like, it gotta be like money, man. Fame gotta be like money. Like I never had that type of money. I never had fame, but it gotta be like that. Fame gotta be equivalent to having sex. It gotta be equivalent to taking a Percocet, sniffing a bag of dope. Anything that's addictive, candy to a kid. Fame is equivalent to that. It's got to be. It's got to be. Because every move that they picked, that they, allegedly said that he have done, was done from how they painted the picture, was to stay in the light. It was to stay, if he had to knock his peoples off how they painted the picture, it was to stay in the light. But my thing was, out of all the things you did, you couldn't even pay for Big's funeral, dog. You out of pocket for that right there, Pay. You out of pocket for that. Straight like that. You out of pocket for that. And I don't like that. But like I said, it is what it is. And I'm here to tell y'all, man, like, I try to stay in the middle, you know what I mean, until I really get my live and I'm really on with you guys, because I got some stuff I be wanting to say, but I can't give it up right now because I'm not trying to kill my site. I'm trying to build my site. I'm trying to create something to be able to give you guys something. That's why I always say in the beginning, to you, help me help you keep bringing y'all the news, because I got some news to get y'all. I just need y'all to help me. I need y'all to hit that like, subscribe button and keep it pushing for me, man. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to ride P. Diddy all day because all this stuff is stuff that I done heard. Some of the videos I done seen, they even fabricated, said like we never seen the part when they was in the truck when Biggie got shot. I seen that clip. I didn't see probably the initial, like when they first showed them, when they was looking at, but I seen that part when the green truck and all that. I seen that before. That wasn't no footage that wasn't seen before. That footage been out there. But I just want everybody to know, sometimes, man, take this with a grain of salt. Charleston White said something, and it's up there podcast. Big shout out to him too. He said he's an actor when he get on here. He is not who he portrayed to be on the screen. It's the same thing when y'all watching these documentaries with some of these people. They paint the picture the way they want to paint it. Until you get a documentary with the person that the documentary is about, it's hard for me to sit there and just run with what you're saying. It's just like the block. You got dudes on the block that would smash their man's girl. You got dudes on the block who killed their mans. You got dudes on the block who stole their man's money, left them messed up. This been going on forever. Like, this ain't nothing new. It's just that it's Puff Daddy, so everybody will act like it's something. No, ain't nothing new, because half of y'all knew some of this stuff already before they posted it up there. Y'all knew the game, you know. But I send my condolences to everybody that lost their lives in that. I send my thoughts and my heart goes out to everybody who's really hurt behind these things. I don't mean no harm and nothing that I'm saying, no disrespect to nobody, nothing I'm saying. I'm just voicing my opinion. I just feel as though like a lot of the stuff that happened to a lot of people that was on there, it didn't happen one time, and you know it happened more than 1, 2, 3 times. They stayed around because they wanted that fame, they wanted that fortune too. They without Puff, they wasn't able to get in some of them doors and some of them parties and be in some of them places and brush shoulders with some people. So they belittled themselves just for that. They ain't gonna tell y'all that. I didn't hear like Puff don't take accountability. None of them took accountability because ain't nobody up there say, you know what? At the end of the day, I kept doing that stuff up there because I knew that I would never ever get a chance to be around a Jay-Z or a Beyonce or around a Stevie Wonder or a Biggie if he was around when he was alive, or the Junior Mafia. Anything that was surrounded around Puff, they knew that without considering and doing whatever he wanted them to do, they wasn't going to be able to brush shoulders with them people. So which means they dealt with whatever it was, but it was to take something in the butt, no Diddy, whether it was to get their butt whooped like a pimp, whether it was to take the chance of losing their life, they stood around for it. So me to you, don't go up here bashing your peoples because of what these people post on these sites, man. It's always 3 sides to a story. Puff side, Netflix side, and the truth. Always remember that, man. But like I said, man, like, comment, subscribe. I got some more stuff coming out to y'all. My bad for you know, the commercials tapping it, because I wanted y'all to hear more what Oshino was saying, but I pretty much summed it up because really, you know, he have a personal issue anyway. So I didn't want to really make it like personal with this specific person that he's talking about, nothing like that. I just wanted y'all to hear his opinion on it, opposed to using other sites, because other sites is gonna, you know, talk about stuff that we already heard. He gonna pretty much speak the truth. I like when Oshino's talk because I can relate to him. You know what I'm saying? I really can. You know what I mean? I like his podcast. I don't know him as a person, but I like his facade. I like his repertoire. I feel as he speaks the truth, you know what I'm saying, when he does speak. And it's not too people up there that be contesting him. So at the end of the day, I like that guy. But like I said, man, you know, I got some more stuff, and I ain't gonna ride Puffy Wave because that was good that came out there. I got some hot topics coming up. I'm posting. I got topics coming up about we're gonna talk about LeBron. We got some Moochie coming up that I want to talk about. We got a lot of other things going on with some sports betting that's been going on with these sports lately. How I've been thinking they be shaving on these games. So I got a lot of stuff to bring to the table. I'm back. I'm here to work for y'all, and I'm here for y'all to keep liking and subscribing for me. Let's go. Let's get it from you already know my motto, man, to you. Help me, help you. Keep bringing you guys the news, man. I love y'all. Let's go.